everyone to what we hope is the really, really final chapter of Ghostbusters Really, Really International, on our courageous band's quest to rid multiple planes of existence of the irritating and sometimes deadly interventions of the interdimensional imp. Our band has vanquished the latest onslaught of beasties from various dimensions and locations. And now they have revived the group of BOP agents. The Bureau of Odd Phenomena is back on the case with our Ghostbusters. And we resume play out of initiative. And I don't even know. I guess we still have our initiative on there because I didn't get rid of the map.
It's still on the map.
And you are in the collection room of various strange and sundry beasts. In front of you is a hatch. It's a hatch that looks like it operates like a submarine hatch with a big twisty handle on the front. And that was the last location that you saw the imp who retreated beyond the hatch.
As imps do.
As imps do.
Is it a green hatch? Is it beyond the green hatch?
No. It appears to be more of a gunmetal gray hatch. You can go beyond the green hatch in our next adventure.
Can we spray paint it green?
Do you have green spray paint on you? Maybe
sure.
You could start opening up the chambers of dangerous animals that might or might not have green ichor that you could paint the door with.
I would enjoy not doing that.
Let's get Snowball to do it.
He'll do anything.
So Larry has approached the hatch.
I have approached
How about
the hatch.
First,
Ballsy will approach the hatch too and say, "That's what I like to see. Initiative."
Yeah, initiative. You
Why
say
don't we
initiative. I say stupidity. Tomato.
You say potato. I say potato.
I want to ask Umai to check my equipment.
Hey, look.
Hey, there's Scott.
You guys started already?
Oh,
barely.
Just barely.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
that's what I thought.
We need to take that bowling pin out of his butt.
Why?
Hey.
No,
Just because you put it there doesn't mean I had
asked
anything
for
to do with it.
Oh, man. I think I really enjoyed this. I think I keep it.
There are things about this young man we never knew.
We have plugged up his hole.
Yes, Darius. Umai will happily look. I'm sorry. Yeah, Umai will happily cast magic spells on your equipment if you'd like. But Luthien will be happy to check out your equipment. And considering that all we would do is roll until she succeeds, we will assume that she's repaired everything to the best of her ability. But it appears to be operational. You want to test your equipment against one of those little holding tanks of monsters?
Oh, no, I trust her. Speedy wants to check his stuff, too. I don't know if anyone else had damaged stuff. I just think that we should all make sure that
everybody
before
have
we go
their
into
equipment
the next
checked
room.
out?
Everyone, well, yes. I will say that everyone is able to get everything tuned up cleaned up. It might, I mean, let's say that some time has elapsed since the imp has disappeared behind the door. But what would you? Whoops, we lost somebody. Did we?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I guess not. I just all of a sudden my screen.
I changed my orientation.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
Yeah, I'm now heterosexual.
You're saying your landscape.
I'm no longer metro. I'm no longer metro. I'm hetero.
Metro to hetero. So Larry has gone up to the hatch and has done some initial investigating. Ballsy's, what are you waiting for? Let's get through there.
You first, Tubbs.
Ballsy will try.
It's in your name.
Step out of the way. Ballsy is going to attempt to open the hatch, and he will exert. I guess this would be a straight strength roll. Whoa! 22 with 2 6s to explode. Ballsy. That's 32 with a third 6. That would be 38 with the fourth 6. Let's see if he can just twist the handle right off and make it impassable. Ballsy is able to twist the hatch, and he's all right. Looks like this opens for me pulling it into the hallway. You guys ready to go in?
Yep.
All right. And he will pull.
You ain't the only one around here that's a little ballsy.
You a little balls.
What's that? You're testicularly inadequate too. All right, so he's gonna pull the hatch out to open it, but he will not be the first one in. Who wants to be the first one in?
I want more people up here to create a bottleneck, so when the flames come out,
that's right. I love it. when the imp fires the boson dart, you mean?
Absolutely. You guys go first. Oh, look at Darius back up.
No, I'm just moving to the side a little there.
So, is Edgar going in?
Edgar goes in.
All right.
Boson dart. Hey.
And as
Edgar's not afraid of nothing.
Edgar goes in, he sees the imp standing by there. This little gallery in here appears to have alien artifacts that Zilthor or someone has acquired across his journeys, and as everyone floods in, the imp is going to run to the center and grab that purple sphere, and as he does, he vanishes.
Wait, we don't even get to do anything?
What, you can nuke it?
Is the purple sphere still there?
Absolutely, it is. The purple
Edgar
sphere.
grabs it.
The purple sphere is there.
Edgar grabs it.
Did Umai come in with you guys?
Umai's
still in back.
In back, yeah.
Okay, well, Umai. Okay, well, hang on. Is that because you guys are out of engagement? Are you saying who's going to run up? Paul?
Edgar. Edgar will run up and grab the sphere.
Okay. And as soon as Edgar grabs the sphere, he disappears.
Oh, God damn it.
Fuck yeah.
And Umai's going to make her way up, and Ballsy's inside by now. And
Roderick leaps
Umai
to
says,
Edgar's
Admiral
defense.
I recognize this. This is an artifact that works the same way as our BOP teleporters. This will get us home. And she grabs it and disappears.
So does Froderick then, I guess.
Okay,
All right.
so the BOP guys are going to go.
So Froderick is going to grab it. And Ballsy is going to order Speedy and Snowball. This is it, friends. This is our chance. This is our chance to get out. We're going to leave this to the Ghostbusters. And he'll grab it and leave.
Okay, Snowball does too.
Yep. So the BOP agents.
What about Speedy? Speedy didn't say nothing.
Well, Speedy went to it.
Speedy went.
Oh.
So this leaves the Ghostbusters in this chamber with the purple
sphere.
Yes.
Someone do PK and the other.
Smooter could look at it.
I'm going to look at it. Smooter will look at it and see if he sees
this. Smooter recognizes that this is an object that can manipulate the overlapping of dimensions. It is something that it's not. You can't take it with you, but he knows that if you just make contact with this, it will allow you guys to step through an interdimensional plane or an interdimensional gateway that'll let you.
All right, guys. I sense that this object will allow us to step through an interdimensional plane and leave this area.
Will it take us back home?
Why don't we take a look?
I don't know where it'll take
us,
but let's go. Let's all join hands.
Let's look around first.
Let's look around first.
Let's look at these alien artifacts first.
So you can see that.
I'm trying to linguistics everything.
Okay. A lot of this is in what is clearly an alien tongue. Where some of the signage that you saw earlier had English and Esperanto on it. These have
intellect.
What basically the person who had these in here will, the Zilford knows what they are, and there's no operational instructions or anything like that. I mean, you can see that there is on the right there is a chest that is open, and it has it looks like some crystals and whatever else is in there. Do you want to if you are going to do some rooting around, you are going to find one item in there that looks like you can figure out how to work it. It looks like a crossbow.
Oh.
At least from what you can tell.
Can I take a guess as if it's a special kind of crossbow?
Oh, do you want to take a guess?
Yes, of course.
I'll take a guess.
Why not have a guessing ability if I'm partway there? Maybe I can figure out more.
Okay, yeah.
There looks like there are books too. Are there books in there or not?
No, there's no books in here. Well, I mean, there is a book in there, but it's not a language you can.
Are there pictures in the book?
31.
It looks like a personal journal.
Okay,
34.
Well, I want to take that.
Is this someone named Wills? Journal of the Wills?
Yes.
There we go. I know what it is.
Of Luke Starkiller.
Whoa.
Okay, so that was a 34, Pete?
Yes.
Okay. You can see this is at least from what your guess. Your guess is this is of an alien origin. The materials that form this are not from the Earth that you occupy. It feels like that there is cosmic energy related not to the crossbow itself, but to the box of bolts. There are that are next to the crossbow. You can open them up. And you guys, who can see? Is anybody using a ecto goggles?
I got goggles.
I have ecto goggles.
Okay, so if you were to look in that chest with your ecto goggles, the bolts of the alien crossbow are charged with psychokinetic energy. If Pete was to take a guess, I'll just say that this is part of his guess, that these are bolts that not only would affect tangible creatures, but likely would inflict damage on intangible creatures.
Ooh. Like ghosts.
Yes, or other ethereal or cosmically energized,
like snowballs.
Ooh.
Can we look through the other chests?
Yes.
And boxes and stuff.
Okay,
Did we find anything?
If you look through the other chest on the other side, what you see at the next to Luthien appears to be the control station for the ship itself. There's, the likelihood of you operating the ship would, I would say, a reasonable person would recognize it would put you at great risk. You do not want to,
reasonable.
You don't.
Yeah, I know. We're not reasonable.
Yeah. So what you're saying is I shouldn't take a guess to find out what would happen if I hit that button.
I don't know that I'd take a guess that I can fly this ship, but those are the controls. In fact, it looks like that there is an interface to these controls that is more like a not cerebral, but more of a
neural link kind of thing.
Thank you, a neural link that none of you would possess. The stuff on either side looks like that. They're similar in nature, almost like an alien musical instrument of some sort. It looks. To you, it looks like it might be a weird organ or piano. Okay, Darius.
Mobile's used to playing with weird organs.
I'm familiar with weird organs.
Yeah. Well, if you want to play with your weird organ in front of everybody,
I'm doing it right now.
The other chest, as you look at it, Darius, I was trying to think of what your you're a
innate ability,
ghost communicator. I would say that from you're looking at things, objects that you can't really discern, like maybe technological equipment, some crystals and things. But there's one piece that when you pick up feels almost like, you're like not a static electricity shock, but how you ever, hold on to a wire and somebody runs a generator and you can start to feel like the power coursing through your fingers.
You mean
when you
hold, no, but I can imagine it.
But not a dangerous shock. Not a shock. Not something that makes your muscles tighten up and grip that you can't let go. And it looks like a stick. It's thicker on one end than the other, but until you picked it up, it just looked like a stick about maybe 7 or 8 inches long.
Yep, looks like my stick.
Well, yours is a little bit smaller.
Yeah, yours. I would say that yours would be more of a chopstick, where this would be this would be more of like a
baton.
Thank you.
Coincidentally enough, I've just learned how to manipulate chopsticks.
Really?
Oh.
Yes. It just took me a long time to really figure it out.
But you're adept at it now?
Oh, I'm pretty good at it, yeah.
Come and
That's a good thing
us.
to know.
Visit us, and we'll take you to places where you can use your chopsticks.
Oh, I can't wait to go to a cat cafe. Yeah.
If you can pick up a cat with chopsticks, that would be pretty.
You know what? If I could pick up a cat with chopsticks, I'd be on YouTube right now, picking up cats with chopsticks. Look at this.
You'd be at the doctor's getting your scratches cared for.
Yes.
Not with my insurance, I wouldn't.
So, would you like to take that stick, Darius?
Yes, I would.
Or that baton, if you will.
You know what to do with it.
So.
Well, Snowball's not here, so I can't shove it up his butt.
Trapper can bend.
It would probably fit right around the bowling pin. So
too bad.
So there's nothing else that would be like interesting enough to Darius as an archaeologist to want to collect.
There is yes, there's one other item that you don't notice right away as you're moving things around. It's like you're seeing something and you're feeling something but not really seeing it. It's almost like maybe your hand is there's an area of space that is thicker for your hand to move through. It's and if you want to roll your cool rather than to see how you respond to that weirdness.
Oh, well, I got 3 6s, but one is a ghost.
Well, roll your 3 6s.
Nope.
Okay.
29.
You are grossed out enough by the sensation of what you don't want to look through the chest anymore.
I do.
No, you don't.
I tell people there's something gross inside here.
Well, I'm here to fight ghosts, not play Fear Factor.
Anybody else want to look at the chest?
I'll look in the chest.
All right,
Ross
cool.
Mooter will look in the chest.
All right.
But it's really gross. It's
okay,
icky.
So Darius, you're going to point to roughly the area that was gross for you to stick your hand in, that you see nothing, but it just felt weird.
Yes.
What's Smooter's cool?
Smooter's cool is, hold on, I think it's like 27 or something like that. Hold on.
I think
6.
that it is 6. It's 6. So somebody want to roll Smooter's cool?
Roll 6 for me. Pete.
On the way.
Bombs away.
Ooh.
16 and no 6.
Yeah. All right. So you hit something in there that you can't see, but you can feel, and it's cool to the touch, but it doesn't gross you out.
Can I pull it out?
You sure can.
I'm pulling it out.
And you pull it out.
Yes.
And what you notice is that you can kind of, it looks to you like you're holding nothing. Anybody want to look at Smooter?
Yes, I with my goggles.
You see his hand and part of his arm but while he's holding whatever it is that he's holding, you can see nothing.
Like an invisibility cloak.
I mean, it looks like he's gone.
It looks like
cloak.
Mooter himself is gone except for my hand and
yes,
arm.
Like you might be holding a cloth or a garment or something that no one can see.
Whoa.
Ooh.
So not necessarily invisibility.
This is I would offer
with
that,
my sense of looking at weaknesses in the veil. Can I sense that this somehow moves me through the dimensional veil or obscures the veil dimensions?
No, it's nothing of that nature. It appears to be, as you guys are exploring it, you know, it's very disturbing because it is so effective, and it's a very thin material, but it's a technology rather than a magic. It's a highly reflective, like it's just, you know, if you could drape it over the trunk and it would just look like the trunk isn't there. That's as you play with it.
So it is like an invisibility cloak.
But it's not a cloak so much as it's a drape. It's just like
I know exactly what it is. This is the material the Emperor's new clothes were made from.
There you go. So it is like a sheet of material. If you guys wanted to attempt to fabricate something out of it later, you could. But it's not a cloak in the sense of that, you know, like it's
not a ready-made cloak. It's just a sheet.
It's not a garment. It's not a garment. It is a you know, yard or.
Can I sense how big it is?
Visibility tarp.
It's hard to tell how big it is just because when you spread it out, you can't really see it. But
yes,
if you were to kind of like if you felt along the edges and then held your arms out, it's probably about a 5 foot by 5 foot piece of fabric or piece of material.
Okay.
Oh, it's not very big.
It's not very big.
But it can hide or cover a few things.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, you can like squat down and cover yourself and disappear.
And then frog walk.
Was it wrapped around anything in the chest?
Well, you don't know that because Darius disturbed it, but it was just folded up in the chest.
Is there anything left in the chest?
Nothing that appears to you to be, I mean, like for example, there looks to be a pair of gloves, but they are not. It wouldn't be for a human hand, so there would be no real, you know, function.
Are they the kind of gloves for a, say, cartoon mouse?
I don't know.
Are they big white with like 3 fingers and a thumb?
It looks like if you had like a cloven hoof and a thumb, you know, and it's not, you know, I mean, it wouldn't be able to manipulate. But there's nothing else.
Why don't
nothing
we just
else in
like
the chest.
take anything that looks unique?
Well,
can we just like take stuff back to headquarters?
There's stuff. Well, here's the problem: is that, I mean, what are you guys going to carry then?
We'll just like push the chest.
Your portable. Well, you can't push the chest. I mean, how would you get out? I mean, if you want to carry, if two of you want to drop your equipment and put all the shit in one chest and carry the chest, and you carry nothing else, then, you know, that's
we
that's
could
fine.
put it all into Trapper's butt. I thought that.
Well,
that held a lot of stuff.
He does have an ass of hold.
That's a portable hole indeed.
Ballsy
That
was
was Snowball.
A portable hole, yeah.
Snowball.
Pretty tight.
We did Ballsy back because I think we could fill his ass with lots of stuff.
Put all this in your
It's
butt.
not there.
Got a
You
butt
can take the fabric, you can take the baton, and you can take the crossbow and with its quiver. That's really, those are things that I would allow you to carry without dropping stuff.
How many bolts are in the quiver?
Are you counting them?
Yes.
Are you touching them to count them?
No, we can go like this.
I
2,
managed 20, to count things without touching 20. Before. 20. Okay.
There are 20.
20. And they're reusable.
Are there anything?
Well, are you going to use one?
Okay. Trapper, put an apple on your head.
Okay. Got an apple?
Is there anything in those boxes in the front of the room? Those 4 purple boxes?
They are they're more like pillars. We're like obelisks that don't appear to have any.
And how about these 2 like dragon kind of things to the side?
Those are the things that look like. They appear, the closest you can approximate to what they are in your experiences, it looks like a musical instrument or something, like a keyboard.
We should wrap the cloak around Luthien and have her go in there invisible like and unleash one of the animals, and you can try the arrow on them.
What animals?
Or we wait till we see the imp and we just nuke him.
Yeah.
There is that too.
How about I want to see if Luthien can figure out what this baton thing is with her engineering.
Well, the baton looks more organic than mechanical. When I said it looks like a stick, it really does look like a stick. Baton is a good way to describe how you would, as far as
shillelagh.
You would. Well, isn't a shillelagh more like a walking stick?
They can be, but they can also be small.
So, I think a baton.
I have a cudgel.
A what?
My cudgel is about.
Cudgel, yeah. Cudgel, I imagine, is bigger than this.
I know what a cudgel is, but that is not this. This would, when Michael said baton, like a conductor's baton, that's about the length.
So it's a thin thing.
Yes.
So one could approximate it to a wand.
Maybe. Is Pete gonna guess it's a wand?
I want to guess. Is it a wand?
Roll your dice. Roll a 6 so you can assume it's a Slim Jim and bite the end of it.
I have rolled a 42 and 2 6s.
You did great. No, it's you believe that it
3 6s.
There you go. You're doing great. Yeah. You say that, I think you would say looks more like a weapon than a tool.
Hey.
We said the same thing about Snowball.
Yeah, well, no, Snowball just looks like a tool.
No, I've always thought Snowball was a tool.
No. He's a weapon, man. He's a vicious killer.
I set him up, you knock him down.
I would say Pete also would guess that you've fully investigated this room.
Okay. Kevin's like, let's move on.
I'll stick around as long as you want.
Let's shall we go through the portal? Or
yes.
Touch the purple blob?
So you touch the purple blob, and one by one, you are all ported away.
What a great euphemism. I touch the purple blob and I get transported away.
Sounds like a Jefferson Airplane song.
I think it was.
I think
the 2 tracks after White Rabbit.
Yeah, I think that I think
it's a colorful album.
So you have transported to an area of it's very dark, but electrically lit. It looks like lightning and LED and all the bright lights, and you see someone standing at the edge of that light.
Does it look like the guy from Star Trek V? Cybok?
It could be Cybok, but then you hear a voice you recognize. Ghostbusters, you've reached the point of getting back home. It's me, Dr. Stans. You've succeeded in your mission.
You can use your crossbow now.
I'm gonna fire a bolt at it.
You're gonna load your crossbow and fire a bolt?
No, I'm gonna load my
boson dart.
Oh,
my boson dart.
Boson dart at Dr. Stans?
Yes. It's not Dr. Stans. It's evil. Pure and simple.
I had no idea that things were going to go this poorly.
Smooter, you should use your crossbow.
Smooter does not have a crossbow.
Who's got the crossbow?
Smooter's 41, got 1, 2, 3.
Who does have the crossbow?
I
think
I'll take it if Smooter doesn't want it. I thought he picked it up.
Yeah,
no, I picked up the cloak. Smooter picked up the cloak.
So Larry's got the crossbow and Smooter's got the
Pete
cloak.
Pete had the crossbow. Pete didn't have the crossbow.
Darius has the wand, correct?
All right, I got cut off like just when the guy started to speak.
Pete, did you take the crossbow?
No.
Okay, then I've got the crossbow. I'm going to shoot the fucker with the crossbow.
Just give it to Larry.
Okay, so what happened, Michael, was that you've entered this area that looks like a massive portal. Scooter definitely recognizes it as a way home, so it's not being
we should
misrepresented.
roll initiative.
Oh, do you want to stick with your initiative you've got?
We don't have the numbers.
Oh, hell, you're right. Everyone roll for initiative. Sorry about that.
Does that mean I lose my 41 and 3 6s?
No.
Jesus!
You don't lose your 41 and 3 6s. But Larry got a collection of ones.
Can someone roll for me? I got to move.
How many dice did you roll?
I rolled 7 fucking dice.
And what was your total?
16.
Delightful. You miss. I don't even need to roll.
Shit.
No, I wasn't shooting. That was my initiative. Kevin, that was my initiative.
Okay.
What's your initiative, Smooter?
6.
Pete, you did not lose your 42 and 3 6s. You're welcome to use that.
I wrote it down.
We all saw it.
Whoa, 25 and 2 6s, 25 plus 10 is 35 for Smooter.
Yeah.
And then
3 different people tried to put your initiative in at the same time.
29
and 1 6.
Yeah. 2 6s, 29, 35.
Larry, you want to roll Luthien's initiative?
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
Thank you.
39.
I got 24, but
the Tory.
You have a total of 24?
Yeah. Can you put me in?
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Somebody did.
Okay. Let's see, 40, 52, 53.
Who had 53?
That's my fit. That's what I'm hitting the ghost.
Oh, that's your
guy.
shot. I got
Yes.
You. All right. I was like, wait a second. Well, let me.
So why are we shooting at this Dr. Stans guy?
He's evil.
Because
He's the imp.
Pete doesn't trust him.
He's the imp.
What did he say that caused you to?
He's
Hi,
the
I'm
imp.
Dr. Stans, and this is the way home.
See, totally.
Definitely a trap. It's a trap.
We're
So
gonna
you hit.
Admiral Akbar him.
You hit with a boson dart.
Yes.
That explodes.
Yes.
Almost as brightly as the portal itself, and reveals
the blue imp.
The poor blue imp. Why?
Way to go!
Why are you being so mean? I'm just wanting to be part of your. What are you, Darius? What are you throwing at him?
I just made like a boson explosion.
Oh, nice. I just want you to be part of my world, and I want to enjoy yours.
Anyone else can help me kill this imp?
It's Smooter's turn.
I think you're doing great.
It is Smooter's turn. Is there anything you want to do, Smooter?
Hell,
you don't have to.
I'll fire a mason pistol at him.
That's a great
Roll
idea.
the die. I have a fire weapons of 9.
Okay.
Pete.
Here it comes. Okay, we have 34 and 2 sixes. 34 and 2 sixes is 39.
And he is struck by the Mason pistol and tagged, and he says, this is not how I intended this to go at all. Why are you so antagonistic?
You've been trying to kill us for 3 million eons, imp. It is time.
Only having some fun.
So
we know you were Carol Brady's first husband. It's time for you to die.
Just sit right back while we whisk up a tail.
Well, if it's time for me to die, then it's time for me to die, but I won't die alone.
That doesn't sound good.
And behind him appears a savage, multi-eyed beast who roars and starts to stomp toward the portal, and is going to. What is he? I know what he's going to do. Hang on a second.
Are you sure?
I know exactly what he's going to do. It just takes a minute for things to
Don't worry,
happen.
friends. I have a feeling that if we kill the imp, the beast will disappear.
Oh no, it's hard.
So he's going to. How do I make things go? I can bring this to the front, can't I?
How do you make things go?
No, how do I make things go from back to front? I'm trying.
Lots of raisins.
Right, hit the next to the lock.
Yeah.
You see, you click on it next to the lock. There's like layers, and you go on to the layer, and you maybe hit character, or hit attachment. Let's see if one of those changes it. I think if you hit character, it'll like increase the priority. Here,
there.
So I hit character on it.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
So character, I guess, takes the priority for the layering.
I got it. So let's see. I'm sure he can reach you.
No, he can't.
Well, I guess he can't, but that's it is very fiery.
So he's killing the imp. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh no, the imp is impervious to this flame.
Okay, we just stay out of his reach.
So now it's Luthion's turn.
And she shoots with her pistol.
Okay.
Who's she shooting?
At who?
At the imp.
Okay.
And he dies.
No.
1. 35. 41.
41 with 2 6s.
42.
42.
No, Luthien was so busy making sure everyone else's equipment worked that her gun has failed.
Why?
Because I rolled a 6.
Oh, I didn't
That's ironic.
Trapper's turn.
Yep. Mason pistol. Oh, got a 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to keep rolling?
Sure. Maybe I get another one. 5 more in a row like that.
5 more, no problem.
But you get to roll the rest of your attack, though, don't you?
Yeah, just because you rolled a 6 doesn't mean you can't. I mean, you roll the rest of your fire.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's right. I get, let's see.
Oh, yeah, you have more chances for 6s.
Nope. No more 6s.
Nope. Okay. Well, that has you when you pulled the trigger, you felt a very sparkly feeling down from the grip of your pistol down your arm and through your body.
Awesome.
A special Masonic tingle, if you will.
Masonic.
I got to say, I think actually Luthien is kind of incompetent at her job.
We don't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, she's just distracted. Wait, made it in so.
Did you say Masonic or balsamic?
Masonic.
Okay.
Like Mason Reese or Masonic?
Yes, like Mason Reese. He now smells like Underwood deviled ham.
Like Carrie Underwood devil ham?
Maybe. Darius, what would you like to do?
I'm shooting the imp with my proton pistol.
Okay.
Shooting the imp.
Wow.
That's a new euphemism.
2, 3, 4,
37,
6s.
4 6s.
4 6s?
6.
Oh,
Yay.
Get him. Let's get him.
54.
You hit. And Larry, what would you like to do?
I am going to load up that crossbow and just annihilate the imp. Because I know
with the special crossbow?
The special crossbow with the special bolt.
Roll your fire weapon.
And he dies.
That's up.
What is with you and your rolls?
22.
You got 2 6s though.
22. 28.
28.
Man. You hit.
Okay, so what does it do?
It just it hits him.
Well, that's not good. I could have bow-sawed his butt.
We could have.
So there's no obvious cool effect from the crossbow.
No obvious cool effect from the crossbow.
Okay.
the imp is doing his best to put on his brave face as
my brave face,
as the creature moves forward. And hang on. What am I doing? I'm having some real issues here. Hang on. There it is. Okay. So Warfire.
Who's in that?
Looks like Trapper.
I'm immune to that fire too, so.
You what?
I'm
You're
immune to
the
it.
fire?
Yes.
Yeah, it says right here.
Yeah. I wrote it down.
You have a note. You have a note
5
from
minutes ago.
Epstein's mom that you're immune to fire.
What?
Yeah, Miss Cotta.
It's Brian Epstein's mom.
Wow. Do you want to roll your dodge?
Yeah.
Whoa.
41.
That
Two
didn't
sixes.
work.
Hey, look, you got a 6 to explode.
He's got
Oh,
two
shit.
6s to explode.
Yeah, one
Oh,
to
he had
go.
one special one though.
He can get them. He can get 4 more 6s.
Nope.
Or not.
So
45.
okay, you are scorched by the fire. Roll a 4-sided die.
Two.
Okay, you take off 2 brownie points.
Okay.
And we're back at the top of initiative, and Tori.
Seeing as it would be dangerous to shoot a boson a second time in a row, I shall just shoot
It's not
the imp.
dangerous. It just doesn't come without risk.
Yeah, but it made
That's
in
kind
the
of
middle
what
of
the
battle.
word means, dude.
It could mean an increased chance of missing, or in the middle of a battle having my weapon malfunction. Not cool.
Yes.
Therefore, a regular blast of proton energy shall envelop the imp, causing him a distinct amount of pain and possibly even death.
Possibly.
Containment.
Roll the dice.
And the dice be rolleth. I have a grand total of 40 and 2 6s. 40 and 2 6s.
Ooh,
And
wow.
3 6s is 51. 51 plus 53.
Okay, you hit.
Good.
And
I get my double hit points because it's my second hit in a row.
I don't think it works that way. Smooter,
Oh.
It's your turn.
You might have
I
been
fired
drunk.
my
and
Mason pistol because I've already tagged the imp.
That means we don't even need roll, huh?
Okay, roll.
Anybody roll for me? Just 1 6-sided die. All I need is a non-6.
Here it comes.
Ooh.
A 5.
All right.
Hit.
Is it one brownie point? No, one.
2 on the
Forty
initial,
damage.
1. Yeah, 2 on the initial, 1 on each subsequent.
Right. Okay.
So he's
Trapper,
dead.
take off a brownie point
Okay.
because you just got shot.
Yeah, I know.
No, I hit the imp earlier.
Yeah, but my Mason pistol kind of fucked me over.
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
fuck.
His
I was
Mason
firing.
pistol tagged him.
I tagged the imp earlier.
Yeah, but he's closer.
I'm going to remember this.
I hope so, unless you decide to shoot your Mason pistol again.
Well,
what
that's
did
like
I
the third
say?
time I've shot Trapper for crying out loud.
What happened to Trapper?
I know, you do shoot me a lot.
It's the third time I shot Trapper.
Energy. And then some asshole said, oh, was it balsamic or Masonic? And then you know what? That same asshole shot his Mason pistol.
Are you okay, dude?
You're not calling me Smooter for nothing.
You need to take a moment.
Okay, next up, Luthien.
She is once again going to fire her pistol.
Okay.
Her Mason pistol?
No, she has a proton pistol.
Just checking.
33 with 1
At least
6.
you checked once. Oh.
Ghosts.
38.
Okay, I have a 17 with 2 6s to explode, and one of them is a special 7. So she misses.
Trapper, use your Mason
I will
pistol.
use my proton pack and shoot him with my protein.
Who are you going to shoot?
I'm going to shoot the imp.
Okay.
Jesus.
34 plus 1 6. 34, 37.
Okay, I rolled a 12 with a special 6 to explode.
God dang it, man. You're rolling a lot.
Oh, 2 special 6s. Well, it really doesn't matter. You miss.
Okay.
Darius.
I'm going to shoot my proton pistol at the imp.
You're not going to run ahead and attack him with your sword?
Oh, no. I got 26, and I'm going to roll another 6. Or 28? I think it's 28. I don't remember if it's 28 or 30.
You had 24 before.
Does it make a difference? All right, so it's 28.
Okay, you hit.
How's this imp looking? Does it look like any of these shots are having any effect on him?
Oddly enough, he's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I don't find him attractive.
Maybe we got to kill that. Maybe we got to kill the big monster first.
I think we kill the imp, the monster, the Arg goes away.
The Arg from Castle Arg. Larry.
I'm bosoning the imp.
Okay.
He has been, Jesus. 35, no 6s. No 6s at all.
No 6s. You're having a rough night. You hit. It hits him center mass and explodes brightly. And there he stands.
I thought he wasn't Stans. He was the imp.
No, he was Stans. And now he's the imp. Well,
he might just be an illusion or something. Let's concentrate on the fire breather.
Who's about to
he
breathe
steps
fire
around
again.
Okay. Darius? How'd you do that?
Click on layers, choose character.
Here, let me do this. Where did he go?
He's right in the center.
Did I? Oh yeah, I see.
Where's your prop?
Blue, so it's hard to see.
Yeah, it is hard to see.
So you click on him and then choose character.
I just was gonna get it so because I'm too lazy to I don't have the right tools to cut out the background. I was gonna I mean, he's only one turn away from not being tagged anymore anyway. So if I click, yeah, oh well. I can't, I'm just going to move him here. We know he's there. You got it. Just put him right on the corner. I wasn't going to drag him all the way over there.
Who's dickless?
Right there. That's what they named the imp. Those meanies.
Oh.
I swear this man has no dick. That's a canon quote right there.
It is.
Yes, Your Honor. This man has no dick.
Okay, so Trapper's still the only one that can get reached by the flame. So do you want to roll your dodge?
Wow.
31, 16. 33.
You are able to lie down and let the flame blast over you.
Quick,
and
roast some marshmallows.
And it dissipates. That's so you guys can see the range that it's at now as he gets closer.
Yes.
And it dissipates. So you taking no damage.
Is that like the blue flame from the Hollywood Nights?
There's blue flame in the Hollywood Nights?
Yeah, it's a famous scene.
Oh. Lighting farts? Did they do that in the Hollywood Nights? Maybe they did.
Yeah. The Robert Wall?
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. We're back at the top of the initiative. Tori.
Boson.
Oh, yep, it's time to boson.
Who are you going to boson?
I still am agreeing it's the imp.
Okay.
Kaboom! Ooh. We got 42 and 16. 42 and 16. 45.
That's a good caliber.
5. Go ahead, make my day. Blow the imp up.
So Arg is going to take damage too, though.
Yes, lots of it.
I've got to reset. I'm sorry.
Reset the imp to 0 and dead.
Yeah, that too. Everybody there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just choked. Okay, what was your?
How much did I hit? 95 with 6 sixes.
That is not true.
Oh, 45?
Sure. Yeah, he had 45.
Okay. Yeah, you hit.
And he implodes?
No.
Arg also takes damage, dude.
Okay. But what, from like 1 or 2 grids away?
Well, we'll go with 2. But he's very large, so he should take 15.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's simple math. When you make it up, it's always
He covers
simple.
more than 1 square, so he should take the 2-point damage ring next to him, and also the 1-point damage.
And also the 1?
Yeah, and he covers more than 1 square for the 1, so maybe
big.
like 3 of the 1s.
That's fair.
So I think that's like 5 points
3
total.
of the 1s. I'll give you guys 3 points. I'm not giving you 5.
But what if we want 15?
Well,
yeah.
You know, people in hell want ice water.
Do they didn't tell me that.
All right. Snooter. what would you like to do? You want to shoot your Mason pistol again?
I would love to do that, but I think this time I won't because it might explode on me or something. You know, using it twice in a row.
No,
How close am I to?
Mason, you can shoot as many times as you like.
As much as you want.
Let me give my own narrative, please. How close am I to the imp?
How close are you?
Well,
physically close.
Hang on just a second.
And how close can I move to him?
You're 70 feet away from him.
I can move 6, so I can't move like right up next to him, though, can I?
You can't move right up next to him, but you can get closer. You can get nice.
I'm going to go as close as possible.
All right. So.
And I'm going to get out my taser.
Your taser?
For the next round, I'm going to use the taser on him.
That sounds good.
Are you going to shoot anything now?
You want to shoot anything, or?
The only thing I got is a Mason. You want me to shoot? What's his name again?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to shoot Trapper again. Well, I mean, I want to shoot Trapper again.
Well, I do, but you know.
Okay.
Unless you have a balsamic gun.
Luthien's turn.
I'll bring that next time.
Luthien is shooting the ARG with her pistol.
What? Okay.
As long as it's not a Mason pistol.
It is not.
32 and 2 6s. 41.
41.
41.
I got a 45 with
4 6s.
4 6s.
Well, that's depressing, dude. 5
I got
6s.
So that's a 59 with 1 more 6. Okay, she missed.
She is not happy.
Trapper.
I will use the proton pack again and shoot. I'm going to shoot the imp. 43.
3 6s.
4 6s.
4 6s? Okay.
Yep.
All you need is 2.
More.
2 more. 2 more. 2 more. You can do it. You can do it.
What?
I can't
5
see.
6s.
Okay.
See, 43, 16.
Oh, come on, man.
59.
59.
Ah!
Oh.
So close. Well, so what was your total?
60.
And who'd you shoot?
I used the proton pack.
Against?
The imp.
Okay. You hit.
Yay. Do anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it hit. It just didn't. It doesn't appear. He looks like he's doing okay. Darius.
I'm going to try to point the wand at Arg and see if I can fire something at it.
And okay, so use your brains.
Think of doing something to him like die, wither, something, like.
Oh, look at the roll.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Holy
5.
Shit.
Jesus.
Roll.
Oh.
What was the total? 31?
Did he roll 5 6s?
Yes, he did.
I rolled 5 6s. I rolled all 6s.
He rolled a 1 for the ghost die, so he's totally safe. That's awesome. 1 more 6, dude. Can you do it?
Yes!
Oh!
Yes!
2 more 6s.
7 6s.
You focus. Well, you know what? Why don't you tell me what happens?
It implodes.
I think back of all the stories I heard through my childhood. I think of my Persian grandmother telling me about genies. I think about my Korean grandfather telling me about fox fairies. I think of my Jamaican grandmother telling me about voodoo and all these like spells. They kind of like churn around in my head.
Yes.
And suddenly I feel this magic channeling through me. And it blasts through this wand.
And not one, not two, but 6 powerful fireballs erupt from the front of the baton and take the ARG's head off at the jaw. So
Jesus.
all that's left is the bottom jaw of teeth and nothing else. And the ARG dragon falls to the side, and the imp illusion that you guys have been firing at this whole time fades away. And there is...
What the hell?
That was spectacular.
Are you saying that he was correct to fire at the other monster the whole time and then rolled a monster perfect roll to do it?
Yes.
Yes. He had 15 points and was eliminated. The portal continues to work.
Let us dive into the portal, my fiends.
You rush and dive into the portal, and you are returned to Ghostbusters' home office in New York.
New York?
And you have eliminated the interdimensional imp permanently.
Wow.
That was a pretty spectacular ending.
Yes, it was.
And we had 8 minutes to go for our 9 o'clock hard stop.
Wow. That was amazing.
I am going to give you a choice. Everyone gets a choice.
Okay.
You may either have 60 brownie points, or you may have 2 points that allow you to either add a to raise up to you can't raise a single trait 2, but you can either add a talent that is equal to your you can add a trait and a talent point, or if you've got talent points where you don't have, you have trait points but you don't have the right amount of talents, you can add a talent. Basically, you can have the 60 brownie points, or you can have 2 spends of 30. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
That's basically the same thing. If you take the 60
No,
brownie
it's
points,
not the same
Some
thing.
people don't want to spend their brownie points. Pete likes to hoard them.
Does not.
But
He's
it's
got
not
a brain.
It's
Devin.
not the same thing. If you guys know how many brownie points you have, if you would rather have 60 more brownie points, and then you can have more brownie points, or maybe you want 60 brownie points and only want to spend 30. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So if you get 60 brownie points, then you have the option of doing whatever you want.
Yes.
There's no benefit to saying you get 2 spends. You just say you get 60 brownie points and you do what you want with them.
I guess that's true. I guess it could be. Okay, then all right, that's fair. That's fair. I just didn't want you guys. I wanted you guys to decide 60. Everybody gets 60.
Okay.
So that gives me 78.
So let me double check. Larry, I had you at 28. Is that right?
I have 22.
You had 22, so
I
now
lost
you
more
have
than
80.
you thought.
I guess so. So now you have 82, correct?
No, that is incorrect. I have 22. I'm going to spend those points.
Okay. All right. So, all right. I will just leave you at 22. Tori, I have you at 81. Is that right?
That is wrong.
What do you have?
This last few rounds hurt me.
Okay.
I have 37.
So you have 97 now.
Wow. So that you lose half your brownie points was really devastating for Tori.
Yes.
It was tough for Tori. Trapper, I have you at 50. Is that right?
No, I had 16.
Oh, damn. You took some hits.
Yep.
So you've got 76.
Right.
I don't know what I did, but I lost 43 in one moment from 86 to 43.
I think you had some big bad stuff happening.
That was when you.
Well, you guys had a lot of stuff happen.
Yep.
Smooter, I've got. How many brownie points do you have yourself down for?
I have myself for 215.
Well, that is not correct.
No, I have 30 listed.
All right, so you have 90 now. I had Lorraine at 49. I don't know if that's accurate.
I think that's right.
So I'm going to give her 109. So, and Darius, what'd you have?
I have 18.
Okay, so you have 78.
What'd you have me down for, though? Just wondering.
Well, I have you down for 36, but I haven't kept this up very well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No. I think you're way out of date.
Now, he was throwing damage around. That one game, we took a lot of damage.
Yep.
There was one time we lost like half our brownie points.
Yeah.
But something really horrible happened. I'm trying to remember now what it was. Did something blow up?
One time there, I lost half. That's for sure.
Did something blow up?
Yeah, there's something that happened that caused us to lose half our brownie points. So I think that's where you saw me go from 36
I know what it was.
to 18.
You guys crossed the streams.
Oh, yeah.
You crossed the streams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work out. You know, Michael was practicing that in the men's room. People would walk in. He says, "I need to practice. Could we cross streams?" And weirdly, people
That
would
never
do
works
it.
out. That never works out.
The two does not become one. It never works. Okay, Larry, do you know what you want to do for traits and talents?
Yes, I am adding 1 to moves, and I'm adding dodge.
Okay, so you have 8 moves.
8 moves and 11.
Which gives you 11 fire weapon and 11 dodge.
Yes.
You know, that's probably a really smart thing to do.
I know, it's weird. I did it. Huh!
Anybody else want to spend anything right away?
I would.
What would you like to spend?
Under moves, besides fire weapon, what are my other talents that I could add to it? I heard dodge. What else?
Oh, here, let me look. Hang on just a second. And actually, I've got, as I'm working on these revisions,
acrobatics.
I've got other
gymnastics.
There's got to be better ones than that.
Juggling.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Nose pickery.
What about taekwondo? Karate.
Karate.
That's more muscles.
Martial
what
arts.
About unagi?
For moves, here's what I have for moves currently, and I'm gonna adapt this to make a better list. Balance, catch, disguise, dodge, drive vehicle, fire weapon, hide, listen, personal grooming. It's very important moves. Play music, seduce, see, sneak, throw, and for whatever reason, video gaming. I think some of that stuff I pulled from the '84 West End. I'm going to adapt these to be better.
I would like to add dodge to my moves.
Okay.
Since I have a moves of 6, so I can add another talent, right?
I am certain that's correct.
Or do I have to be above 6?
Each trait
once you
may
go
add
above
a talent
5
for every point above 5. So if you've got a moves of 6, you can just add a talent.
Then I'm going to add dodge.
Okay, so that puts you at a dodge of 9.
Yes.
Okay. Now is there anything else you want to add? You just want me to bring you down to 60 brownie points?
Hold on. My leg, for some reason, my dodge. Oops. Dodge. 9. All right. What can I add to cool?
So far, I've got for bargain, bluff, bullshit, calm yourself and others, which means that if I ask you to roll cool,
no, bullshit, absolutely bullshit.
Okay. So you are going to add.
If anyone's going to pull out the bullshit, it's going to be me.
Well, that is on brand.
Exactly. People are going to get smootered all over the wall. I'm going to smooter the wall so bad with bullshit.
Are we still recording?
Yes, we are. We are.
Well, how about that?
Because
we can all
this is
he's very good at
behind the curtain.
This
30
is
for each one, so I go down to 30.
You will go down to 30 brownie points. That is correct.
I'm good with that.
With the chances to earn more. Trapper, did you want to spend anything right away?
So I'm at a move of 7. If I increase to 8, that will increase my fire weapon and dodge to 11.
That's correct.
Yes.
I do that.
Okay.
And I keep the rest brownie points because I'm kind of low.
Yeah, that sounds good. Anybody else?
Right, Kevin, we talked about adding a power trait. I talked about adding a power trait with you.
We did talk about that, and I don't know if I want power to cross over into Ghostbusters. I mean, what are you wanting to do?
I want to do magic.
He just shot fireballs out his ass. Of course he wants to do magic.
He did.
All right, so think of like Amber.
Here's the thing, Michael. Here's the thing: is I think that in this universe, if you wanted to study and attempt to practice magic, it's a brains trait.
Okay.
Yeah, you need occult under brains.
Yeah, I mean, it's if you could add occult under your brains, not yet, because you'd have to have brains of 7 to have 3 talents, and if you have an occult talent, then that would allow you to use magical artifacts, but you can't be a spellcaster.
Okay, because like what I was imagining was like Amber, like the second set of books, the Merlin books.
Yeah,
the second Amber series.
Yeah, I haven't read those, but I trust you.
Why would you do that?
And so they were like
I got no reason
running around, and they kept meeting these people who were like trying to study magic. Some of them were successful, some of them were not successful, but they're like really obsessed with learning magic because they encountered Corwin and Merlin and those guys, Amber guys, and they thought that there was something more than their world. So they're trying to like learn magic.
See, I think that definitely falls under the occult brain power, and because what I am thinking is that between artifacts or in a sense, let's say, for example, if you have the occult power and you use that to draw something on the floor to conjure and trap a demon, that's magic.
Yeah, it's Golden Dawn. It's Golden Dawn style, where you study the books, you learn the rituals.
Yes.
And so, to accomplish high-level magic, you need high-level occult
incantations. Yeah, and so what I was thinking is that Darius has studied all these myths and fairy tales and stuff like that from all these different cultures, and so I want him to start to find out that some of these stories are actually true.
That's a great path. I love that path.
He's going to learn these incantations. He finds these books. He's always looking for books.
Yeah,
with incantations in it that will allow him to actually cast magic.
Yes, that's a great extension of how you've been playing the character all along. I'm 100% on board. But rather than add a 5th trait of power, the path to that is what Brian has laid out. It is an occult study, and for you to add your occult talent, you need to raise your trait of brains up 1.
Okay.
And then that would give you an occult talent of 10 when you add that.
Yeah.
Okay. So then would it be occult or maybe something like incantation or?
Well, I think here's what I would argue. If you want to make incantation your talent, then you've got a range of this. But if occult is your talent, then you've got a range of this. I mean, it's occult.
All right, so I'll just get occult and specialize.
Yes, if you want, I would say increase your occult, and you can use it to practice incantations. But I don't want to. Why limit yourself? Because occult would allow you to use magical objects as well as incantations.
And then have I figured out what this wand is? Is the wand of fireballs or it's something else?
Well, here's the deal. It was what I had for it to be was a wand of 2 fireballs, and after the second fireball, it doesn't work anymore. But with 6 sixes, we needed something spectacular, so I altered course. I will say this though, the quiver, that Brian, you will notice that when the next time you check it, it's fully replenished.
Okay.
And finding that wand and using it would be more impetus for his character to follow the path he's
exactly. No, I'm 100% in. So
I was going to do that later.
Okay, Kevin, I could look at his wand and try to determine its properties.
Yes, you could.
I have occult.
And so it still has a charge in it, or it's burned out because
it's burned out.
Blasted.
Oh, okay, then
it's rather than give you 2 single shot charges, I gave you a spectacular burst of 6 charges that devastated
7.
15. Devastated a 15
dragon thing.
15 ectoplasmic creature that I thought was going to keep you busy for at least a while.
Could I check to see if it could be recharged?
Or else, what we'd like to do is see if we can
check
duplicate
to see if it would
this.
be recharged, but how would you propose recharging it?
Well, no. I mean, that would be
putting
the ritual
souls in,
incantation that he's got to figure out.
Oh, I would say that if you rolled the check is that the wand has been in that blaze of glory. It no longer operates. It's not capable of being recharged. Instead of carrying, think of it like a Derringer. Instead of having 2, bullets in the chamber that you could just reload, this had a spectacular Star-Spangled Banner, Stars and Stripes Forever finale to waste the creature.
Yeah, what I'm interested in knowing is if we can keep this wand and kind of reverse engineer it and make
if you
like
want to keep the
wand
wand and experiment on it, then I'm fine with that. But remember that it is technology and not magic.
Yeah. So Luthien, come help. Okay.
So
all right. Anyways, so
now, are you wanting to spend all those brownie points now, or do you want to spend 30 now and 30 later?
No, think about it.
I
was originally intending to increase moves, and I was going to increase. I was going to go into occult stuff later, but I think this is a good time to go into it.
Well, it's certainly
with, channeling all my memories.
And again, the thing is that if I know that's something you're going to want to do, then I can tailor the stuff that I do to give you opportunities to do that.
Yeah. So,
I mean, you don't have to answer now.
Yeah.
I didn't know your grandmother was Jamaican.
He has a complicated backstory.
I have my whole family history down. So I have one Korean grandmother, one Swedish Jewish. No, wait. No, I have one Jewish grandmother, I have a Jamaican grandmother, and a Persian grandmother.
Wait, 4 grandmothers?
Well, don't you?
No, those are great grandmothers. Great grandmothers.
Yeah, I only have 2 grandmothers.
Yeah.
His grandparents his grandparents were all lesbians.
Yeah, 4 grandparents, but not 4 grandmothers. Then again, times are changing.
Yeah.
All right. No,
I heard him say great.
Oh, I didn't hear the
great grandmother. I have 4. I have a Korean, a Jewish, a Jamaican, and a Persian great grandmother.
All walking
my
to a
grandmother.
Yeah.
The grandmother. I have a Persian grandmother, and a Korean grandfather, and a mixed British Jamaican grandfather, and a mixed Swedish Jewish grandmother.
And they all liked sandwiches.
No. And so my grandfather is Bjorn Park. He's like half Korean and half Swedish.
Okay. All right, I'm going to call it. I want to
thank you so much, everyone.
If you're still watching, thank you very much. Be sure to come back in 2 weeks when we play Steampunk Beyond. Next week,